Hey, True Badger YouTube channel. It's nice to see you. Hey, Rhonda, how are you?
I'm great, Debs. How are you?
I'm good. I see that I am still Doug Kyle on my screen.
I,
So I'll change that as we're moving through. So my name is Deb Caswell, and this is Rhonda Benbow, and we are part of the DeFi Divas. We come to you every couple of weeks to talk about just random stuff. And this time, what we want to talk about is some of the scams. We've got a lot of new people who are jumping on board on the True Badger train, with insights coming at us, with Catapult coming at us, and Safufied all coming at us as projects that we're super excited about. Now is a really good time to really discuss how easy it is to get caught up in a scam and lose all of your tokens. We don't want that to happen to any of you, so we want to walk through some of the basics, right, Rhonda?
yeah, I'm telling you, we've seen it over and over again. And ooh, the number one that hurts me the most, Deb, I got to tell you, when somebody sends their money to our contract address,
Oh, right.
there's nothing we can do.
Well,
And that's not even a scam. That's just a mistake. That's just an error in getting mixed up in the process. And so the it's so important to stick with our Telegram group and stick with the admins that are there to help you, step you through things if that's what you need. Once you do it a couple of times, you're like, okay, I got this. And you don't need that kind of hand holding. But it happened to somebody a couple of days ago, and Mark, one of the other admins, said he recommends this to a lot of folks. When you're getting ready to transfer, especially something over $500 or $600, do like a $2 swap first, just to make sure that you're sending it to the right place at the right time in the right way. And then if something goes awry, it was $2 or $5 or whatever. And once you see it all go through, you're like, yes, I got it. And then you go ahead and do your big swap.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up, Rhonda, because it's important that everybody realizes this. Doug Kyle, who is our master trader, he's been trading for years and years and years. He understands crypto. He's got this. He never does ever. When he's about to swap, he never does it for any more than $5, $10 one time. And then he'll push the money through that he plans to do it. He still does that to this day, every single time. Because the
other thing I've noticed him say as well, Deb, before I forget, is he never does two things at once, which is so many of us are used to this. Oh, I can multitask. No, when you're doing this, you focus on this task and make sure that you get it right. And you do that small swap, and you make sure that you're following your steps. And you're not doing like, okay, the kids are yelling, or I'm trying to do this and watch Telegram at the same time. Give yourself that break to go, okay, I'm going to get this right. And like I said, if you could do it a couple of times, you're like, okay. But even now, Doug is cautious in that process and says, okay, I'm going to do $10, make sure it goes through the right way. And then I'm going for the big one. So
exactly. And that, let's just start on the contrast. So one of the things that I want to tell you is I don't know that we have 100% confirmation, but when this started happening on our True Badger with our True Badger token, and we had people in our own community who we know and love and care about start sending money to our contract address, which, guys, it looks like an address. It looks like an address where you would hold your tokens, right? It looks like a wallet address. It's our contract. So our True Badger token, every token has its own contract, and that contract has all the rules and everything written into it as to how things should behave when you either purchase or sell or swap, right, your tokens. Like ours has the fee, right? It has we earn reflection from the fees that everybody pays when they're swapping. That's a great thing. That's in our contract. So we have a contract address that holds the contract information. People, what happens, and I think this is what happens, they learn how to purchase a little crypto, right? Learn how to get your BNB. You learn then how to move it into the wallet that you want to have it in. If you're using MetaMask, you can't buy directly in MetaMask. So you got to buy it somewhere else and move it in, right? They learn how to move crypto from one address to the next. So now it's time to buy their True Badger. in their heads, they just moved crypto from one address to the next, and it felt like they were buying that crypto. So it's very easy to think, oh, well, here's the contract address. I know what to do with that. I did it here a minute ago. I'm just going to go ahead and send my money to the contract address. I want to show you guys what we're talking about. I want to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to go to TrueBadger. And right here, front and center, is our contract address. This address right here tells the Binance Smart Chain, the BSC scan, where you go look at your information. You know, everything on the blockchain is wide open. You can see what wallet addresses hold how many tokens and which tokens they hold. This is a great thing. Your name's not tied to that, right? It's just your address. But if you So yeah, what I was saying is this contract belongs to TrueBadger. So if you send money here, if you send crypto here, you're not going to get anything back for that. In fact, here's a kicker, like a kick to the teeth, actually, we can't even get that money. So TrueBadger can't go to this contract address and pull the money out that's gone to this contract, this contract address. We have a list. We know who sent it, right? They contacted us and said, oh my gosh, I don't know what happened, but I didn't get any TrueBadger when I sent my BNB in. Well, we can go look and see that there it is in the contract address, but you can't touch it. And if you go look at Bonfire, and if you look at some of these other ping, right, Sonar Ping, if you go look at their contract addresses, you'll see that there is BNB in their contract address. They can't get to it. Well, the reason Rhonda brought this up, I didn't realize she was going to, but what I'm so excited about, you guys, is Insights is about ready to launch. I don't have confirmation that this is for sure going to happen, but we have talked to the developer, and we are writing into our contract address. This is the key. The contract does what you tell it to do. I think in the past, people just didn't think about this. I don't know for sure, but I don't think people thought this through. If then statements, very simple. If money or crypto comes to this contract address, reject it. Don't let it go through.
Kick it back,
We're writing that into our contract address for Insights in the hope that we can get around this problem that is so prominent in this space. So hopefully we'll stop some people from making this mistake from here forward, and anything that we launch in our Nexus ecosystem. Hopefully we'll get around this. We'll let you know for sure if this can be, the developer says it can be done. They said yes, they gave it a nod. Now we just need to see it happen, right? We need to make sure that it happens. Anyway, don't send money to this address. What you're going to do instead, look at this, guys. If you follow our buy buttons by TrueBadger, it takes you to a site, a swapping site. This is where you go to do your swap, right? You don't just go into your wallet and move money to another wallet. We're showing you how to connect your wallet here and actually swap, right? So that's key. You're swapping, you're not sending. You're never sending money to buy tokens, you're swapping. Okay, I hope that helps. All right, so that's not actually a scam, but still very important to have this conversation, especially since we have so many new people that have just joined our Telegram, and they are right now in the process of buying their very first crypto ever. And we have Zoom rooms open that are helping people with this process. So if this is something that you're seeing for the first time and you're interested in learning how and finding a group of people who will hold your hand and walk you through the process, we're the group for you. So come join our Telegram. We'll have a link to it out on this YouTube. So other scams, let's talk about some on the scam side. So we do contests. Out on our Twitter site, you'll see contests posted all the time that says, if you do this, this, and this, then we're going to airdrop some tokens to you. We will only ever give you tokens for adding value, right? So we're asking you to do things like share or like or comment or engage. We're asking you to do stuff on social media. helps you get the word out that this is something that you're interested in. It helps people see True Badger, right? It helps. We are just a ripple, and we try to get that ripple to go as far as we can, right? We try to get people way outside of our initial drop to see what's happening with True Badger. You provide value, we provide airdrop tokens when there's a contest running. Now, what you'll see out there is people who will set up Twitters that look like True Badger, and they'll say, hey, congratulations, you just won 50 BNB. And then, you press the button, you contact them, and next thing you know, you have to give them a little BNB to get your BNB. And then you have to ask, why would anybody give me 50 BNB? BNB right now is worth what, 350? I don't know, it's gone down quite a bit. 320, 350. Why would anybody give you 50 of those? You didn't provide value. So there's really no reason. The other thing is they say, they set up a Facebook page or a website. Anybody can set up a website, you guys. So will you give us 10,000 True Badger tokens and we're going to give you 1 million of them, right? Nope. We will never ask you to give us tokens so we can give you tokens. What is the purpose of that? That serves no purpose at all. So I want you to have your spidey sense on 24/7. If somebody's trying to give something to you, I want you to think, oh, this is probably a scam. And I want you to walk through those steps of trying to figure out if it is. The 12-word seed phrase, each of you, as you set up your wallets, you are asked to write down some words. Those are your words. You have to know the order that the words go in. Those are your keys. Those are your keys. So don't ever hand your keys over to somebody else. Not if they say, you're their True Badger support. They're here to help you. All you need to do is fill out a form and give them those. No, we won't do that, guys. We do. This is the biggest reason why we started doing, when we first launched True Badger, the first thing we did was we opened Zoom rooms and we got everybody together and we started walking through the process. Because if you can see me face to face and I can see you, we know we're not scamming each other, right? So we do, sometimes our Zoom rooms will have cameras off, the person leading the Zoom room, but at the beginning of that, when they first start working with you, they will always turn their camera on so that you can see that you are truly working with that badger, with the correct badger, right? Telegram, here's another place. So when you're in Telegram, we want you to stay inside of Telegram. So if somebody messages you and says that they're Sharona from True Badger, says that they're Steve from True Badger, please don't assume that is. First of all, we won't message you for no reason.
We don't DM.
Yeah. We don't direct message you. The other thing is, and this happens in every group, maybe I come along, I'm not an admin, let's say that I'm just getting started. I might ask a question. Hey, I'm having trouble with my wallet, or I don't understand this part of my wallet, whatever. All of a sudden, you're going to start, and you ask that in the Telegram channel. Now you're going to start getting messages from outside of just direct messages. People saying, hey, it's Rhonda with True Badger. How can I help you? Or support desk at True Badger. How can I be of service?
Yeah.
We don't do that.
No. And they've got a True Badger on their little icon. They look legit.
They're not. No, they're not. And by the way, we talk about True Badger because that's who we are. We're also Catapults and Safu. I just realized I never changed out my logo. Anyway, I like it's for historical purposes.
Yeah, it's really.
Anyway,
we do love our old True Badger. We love.
Oh, I do. I know it's he's my buddy.
It's a transition. We're not.
Yeah. But so really, spidey sense, guys, keep your spidey sense on. It's not just True Badger. It's not going to be just Catapult or Safufied or Insights. It's not just going to be those companies that this is happening to. It's across the board. There's so much money being stolen right now in crypto because it's new. There's so many new people, and we are reaching out to new people. We want people who've never thought about crypto before. That's who we're looking for. That makes easy targets for the scammers. So we have to be super, super forthcoming with all of you to let you know that, when you need help, we'll answer you in Telegram. So you ask a question in there, we'll answer the question in Telegram. The only time we would contact you and say, go ahead and send you a direct message is if you've asked the question first, we've had a little bit of a conversation, and then I might say, I'm sending you a direct message, right? And then you make sure that it's me that you get on with. Make sure. I wish we didn't have to go through all of this, but every day there's a new scam that's out there in this space. Let's not pretend it's just crypto though, right? We've all been dealing with bank fraud, visas, we've all been dealing with this our whole lives.
Yeah.
It's just, space is so new. And for some reason, we're super trusting. We're super trusting in this area, and we've got to stop.
Yeah, we have to stop. Yeah, it is, Rhonda? It's nerve-wracking to watch it happen for the admins and the people on our Telegram. When you are in Telegram as well, when you click on somebody's icon, you actually can see their profile, and it'll give you maybe their real name, because I'm token stoked on the Telegram group. But if you click on my icon, you also see my name, Rhonda Ben. And we try to be as transparent as possible so that you're always comfortable, confident. And if you were to click on one of those icons and you see some funky, weird name or some strange, another saying that doesn't make sense to you, just say, that doesn't sound right. And reach out. You know who you can call on. It's Grateful Badger, Sharona. It's Crypto Rocker, Steve. It's cryptocurrency. That's Corey, True Badger. Once you're in here a little while into the Telegram group, especially, you'll get to know all the admins. Dr. Badger. The admins are in there constantly trying to help direct and keep everybody on track. So just reach out to somebody that you kind of go, let me think this thing through, and you'll stay safe, and you won't run into any little glitches there. So it's not impossible to be wise with your decisions in this space. It just takes a little bit of getting used to and knowing who the sneaky ones are and how they do it. Yeah. But once you get a little suspicious, and I agree with you, Deb, it's a shame that we have to be suspicious, but it also makes a lot of sense, because we're dealing, even though right now we may just be buying $20 worth of True Badger. Oh my stars, what that could be worth in 10 or 15, 20 years. So we're not having to to swap out for thousands of dollars right now. And it could be well worth that, later on as it continues to grow. So we just don't want to see, I don't want anybody to lose $5, let alone 100 or $2, whatever. So reach out to somebody on Telegram that's got admin in their name, and always know that when you go into Telegram, you hit the / and you write in admin, all the admin names pop up. And if they're not on there, you just go, not going to respond. So we try to keep you as safe as possible, and there's little fail safes along the way. So I'm wondering, Deb, as well, because we've been chit-chatting about scammers and ne'er-do-wellers and all that. But I'm also wondering if anyone has questions. I know there's so many new members coming in, and our admins and I call them our wallet warriors. They're just Sharona and Steve and Candace and Carolyn and Jan and genius, brilliant. Thank you for your patience. If you've been trying to get some one-on-one help, they are spending so much time in Zooms and trying to reach out and help folks as quickly as possible. So we appreciate your patience as we try to get everybody on board. And I'm just wondering if anybody has some direct questions, as long as Deb and I are here, that we can address.
Sure. And so while we're waiting for somebody, if you do have a question, when you're out here in Telegram, down here where it says write a message, just put a / and you'll see all of the different things that you can find out in just one click, right? So Admins, who are the admins? If I click that, it's going to bring it up and it's going to say, these are the admins right here. You need to make sure that you're actually dealing with any of us. And guys, if somebody contacts you from outside and you think it's Rhonda, it's really Rhonda. Rhonda's contacted you. You had a little conversation inside, or you said you needed help. Rhonda contacted you. Come back into the group and say, hey, Rhonda's contacting me in DM right now. Is this really her? And one of us is going to see that. And we're going to say, Rhonda, are you dealing with this person? And Rhonda's going to say, no, that's not me. And we're going to be able to tell you right away. Right.
Yeah.
So you can put this / and you can find out anything. The admins, you can get a direct link to PancakeSwap. You can look at our white paper. Everything is right here for you. So we've tried to make it as simple as possible, but we need your help and we need you to do everything in your power to be safe.
Be proactive on your own behalf. And
there's one more big thing that I want to make sure we don't miss. And that is, as you get your wallet and you start putting a little True Badger in there, or whatever tokens you have in there, all of a sudden you are going to get an airdrop from scam tokens. It's awful. I remember the first one I got after True Badger went live in this wallet. And I was so excited because I thought, what did Doug do? Did Doug drop a bunch of airdrops into my wallet? I don't know why I thought Doug would, but I mean, I guess that's what I think of Doug. I think he's just going to give me $54,000 in tokens for nothing. The tokens that they gave said they were worth about $54,000. They're in my wallet. Since then, I've got 3 or 4 other ones. And if you look at the name of the tokens that they're dropping in there, some of them have a website name. So of course, most people are going to go check them out on that website, right? Well, what happens is if you go out to their website and you connect with them, they're going to walk you down a path and you could quite literally and easily get your tokens, your True Badger tokens, anything else in there worth value stolen from you. So just ignore them. If somebody gives you tokens worth a whole bunch of money and they just appear in your wallet, please don't touch them. Don't try to get them out. Don't try. There's one of them in there, Manarium. That was the first one. Yeah. And they say if you send them a little bit of BNB, then you can get to level 1. And then when you do that, you get to level 1 and they say, great, good job. Now let's get you to level 2, send a little more BNB, right? And it's just this game that goes round and round and nobody ever gets anything for it except for just a bunch of wasted time. And you've just given your crypto to somebody who didn't deserve your crypto. So another scam to be very wary of. Yes.
I have a question if there are no questions. And Cynthia, thank you. Cynthia made a comment on YouTube about other YouTube channels that may look a little bit like True Badger. And it's time to take a good sweep of YouTube and see what else may have popped up that we haven't seen. So we'll do that. Thanks for the heads up. And so I have a question, and that is, who is like so excited about getting registered on Catapult Swap? Because in order to get into Insights, we're going to first go to Catapult Swap and register, and we have to have BNB in our wallets. And then on Wednesday of next week, we get to go into Catapult Swap and swap our BSC for this Insights token. It's very exciting. I'm not watching the chat, but I'm assuming everybody's excited.
I'm pretty sure there were. I mean, I think people are jumping up and down and just so excited. Oh yeah, we got a one.
So we are currently putting the finishing touches on Catapult Swap, the site, and everybody's anxious to get in there, and the site is live. Yes, it's true. And it's so tempting to go in and click the register now button. And it's not really a problem maybe if you do. However, I would suggest you wait until we publish in the Telegram group these really obnoxious images that say, open for registration. You're going to see the post that says, it's time to register. We will walk you through this as the next few days go on. We'll walk you through the process. So first you're going to register on Catapult Swap, and then we'll start to tell you a little bit of how the process on Catapult Swap will work if you weren't in on True Badger from day one and you haven't used it yet. So we will walk everyone through it. We'll do little YouTubes, or I think maybe next Tuesday's AMA will be like nerve-wrackingly
panic time.
So we'll show you exactly what you need to do. And for now, it is so important that you have BNB that's been converted if you need to into BSC, that you are ready with the funds that you want to swap out for insights. So that is off your plate. It's no longer, it's not a hassle. It's not a concern. The registration, when you get to do it on Catapult Swap, will take you like 3 minutes. There's no need to rush and be the first person in there. You're not going to get any faster, swaps if you were registered, before Deb did. So don't feel like you have to panic about that. We'll make sure everybody gets registered. We'll make sure everybody knows exactly what to do. We're not going to leave anybody behind.
Yeah, and just to give you a super high level overview of what we're doing with Catapult Swap. So first of all, Insights needs to register as a token. We've not done that quite yet. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Sorry.
So what are you doing with all your free time, Deb, if you haven't already registered Insights?
Right. I know, right? So what's going to happen is when you register after a project has put themselves in Catapult. So this is how it's going to go going forward, right? We're going to have a company or a token, right? They're going to come in. We're going to put that on Catapult. And then when you go register, you're going to tick a box that says, oh, I'm interested in this token. Or if you're already registered, you can go back to Catapult and see, oh, look at all these projects coming. Yes, I'm interested in this one and this one. Oh, not this one, not interested in this one, right? You're going to be able to go shopping in there. Yeah. So it's best that you go ahead and wait and let us put the front end work in. We've got to finish some back to get the front end work, but let us get that done. And then you go out and you register, tick the box, say you're interested in Insights. Now, anybody who's already registered, please do not panic, because we got you. We know you want Insights. So guess what? You're just going to automatically be added on that list. So we got you no matter when you do this. Yeah. But we like to be able to do the instruction part of, how to walk through that process. So we're super excited about that. Everybody should know that when we launch on Wednesday, it's going to be I heard Rhonda say, if you went through this before with us on Catapult, you kind of know what's coming. Well, just to let you know, that was a special deal back then, way back then. In June, when all of you wonderful people came to see our launch and got so excited and watched as we got taken by a bot, and then we took 10 days to build something so that wouldn't happen again. That was Catapult Swap. Because all of you were there in the beginning, were our early adopters, and you stuck with us and you came back, you got something super special, which was 3 different prices, 3 different batches. Everybody got the same prices with whatever you put in. Not doing it that way anymore, right? That was a special True Badger thing. For Insights, first one in there to swap gets that lowest price. Yeah. So now the good news is Doug has built some crazy, amazing algorithms for Catapult, which are going to help keep that price from just going crazy. But I just want everybody to be ready. 1:00 on Wednesday, PM Pacific is when you want to be ready. You want to be ready with your BNB way before then, but that's the day you want to be ready to swap. We will give you all the information you need before that time comes. Promise. Yes, Jim, please write this down. Put it in your calendar. 1 p.m. Pacific time. 1 p.m. Pacific time. Let us know in Australia what time that is for you. 1 p.m. Pacific time. I think we're GMT plus. Are we 8 or 7 right now?
I think it might. Be
we're plus 8. 7. I never remember with the time change.
8 is Europe. They're ahead 8, or the UK is ahead 8. Europe's ahead 9. Australia is 17. See, 17. Australia always so ahead of us. Honestly, we are so yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Jim right now is off into Friday, right?
He's in the future.
He's in the future. Jim, how are things in the future? Let us know. We love it's good. We love knowing. I can't wait to find out from him how Insights did right? Because
exactly. Right. He might be able to give us a little bit of a sneak
insight. All right.
Oh, this isn't Back to the Future.
We are at that time of the call where we get a little goofy. So that's our cue that we've been on long enough. So Rhonda,
it gets even worse from here. I'm just telling you.
We're very used to this happening. Anything else you'd like to give to our amazing True Badger?
We love you guys. We absolutely so excited. We hope you're all coming to Vegas, whether it's through the streaming services, which we're going to feel just as connected that way. Hope to see so many of you live in person. We're going to have a blast, and there'll be so much education. You'll get so much out of this live streaming that your head will just be like, it's full up here. I can't process anything more. And you'll be able to rewatch it. So don't worry if you have to like sleep a little bit during it, you'll be able to rewatch it. You'll be able to do all that. In fact, Deb, we are going to do on Sunday at some point. I got to check with you because I see when you're available. Sharona and I and a few others will do a Vegas Q&A. We'll have our AMA strictly for Vegas because I know a lot of folks have very practical questions about the Vegas event. So we'll have that posted up in the Telegram group, and we'll do that each week just to make sure that going into this, you have all the information that you need for the Vegas event, whether you're live streaming or you're live in person. So look for that.
It's going to be fun. 14, 15, and 16 October in Las Vegas. Be sure to be there or be streaming, just like Rhonda said. What?
I know.
Stop. You and your Wednesday and 3 weeks and whew. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hope to see you all there. Guys, thank you for coming on today and supporting us in our YouTube ventures and trying to help you stay safe in crypto. You can do it. Don't be nervous. Just get out there, make it happen, and come and get some hand holding from us. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, we're here for you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks for another DeFi Divas. Thank you, Rhonda.
All right. Thank you, Deb.
Bye, guys.